Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and we have David Aldridge on our sideline. And our special guest tonight, welcoming in Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Kevin, man, great to be here.
In the game right now.
Well, as great as Akeem was, you know, Shaq was probably just the greatest ball handler as guys today. You know, you think about that, like Giannis and Embiid, those two come to mind. They probably would have gave it to Shaq, but he would have had his.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And here's Russell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And they've come out with a...
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Oh, my goodness. How about the cleverness of Mr. Cobb? What a finish.
Here's Okogie. Here's Vaden. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now, here's Cobb. Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. And good that time. And now it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Russell. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Here's Dinwiddie. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The pass to Spellman. Russell from deep three-point territory. Traps in the tray. Russell's got 5.
To me, if you're the defense, you live with that one. D'Angelo Russell demanding respect on the deep ball.
Now, here's LeVert. Guarded closely. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 16.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Russell. He's got 5. Pass to Spellman. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Nets. Dinwiddie with it. 1:39 left in the first quarter.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Spellman with the bucket.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Crawford outside. Dinwiddie outside. Left side, Harris. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. No good from Duncan. Timberwolves trail by 7. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Okogie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Triano, guarded by Harris. Russell passes to Okogie. Shot clock at 6.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Here's Cobb, and the dunk by Cobb.
And the show of power from Cobb, able to work inside and cap it off with the slam.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Spellman. Outside, Russell. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go, the fast break. Cobb leading the way. Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's the Brooklyn. Craig Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for Minnesota, Crawford's shot is good.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
And here's Russell. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And a look at the #1 overall pick in the draft, Hendricks Cobb, an incredible athlete who has the potential to be a game changer for this team.
Born in New Jersey but grew up in Louisiana, Cobb has been used to the spotlight for a long time. He has all the tools to be a superstar in short order.
Dinwiddie passes to Cobb. In the corner, it's Crawford. Snatched away. And here they come. Here's Okogie. Here's Vaden. And the layup's good off the glass. Vaden's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 15-point game. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Towns. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, that's a strong finish, and Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Crawford outside. Here's Junior. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Nets lead by 14. Greg Jr., as you know, taken in this year's draft. He didn't last long on the board, and this team jumped on the chance to draft him.
There are a lot of high upside players in the draft, but none more so than Junior. He's an athletic monster and could end up being the best player of this class. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Well, his value to this team on both ends. Not many guys can defend the perimeter and the rim the way Towns can.
Here's Okogie. No good that time. Nice D from Crawford.
And Doris, no doubt that Karl Anthony Towns has taken a much bigger leadership role on this Minnesota team.
No doubt, Greg. Once the departure of Jimmy Butler was secured, then the leadership role squarely clearly falls on the shoulders of Karl Anthony Towns. Now, his style is totally different. He wants to be a bit more encouraging, but there's no question. He's the best player. He's got to lead the charge.
And it's making a switch here. Junior's checked in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And it's Junior in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to LeVert. Passes to Durant.
Those jumpers, they might as well be layups for Kevin Durant. That's his comfort zone.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. The pass to Beasley. That ball, nice feed that time from Turner. Beasley's got 9.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Irving kicks to Durant. Turner with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Okogie's checked in for Malik Beasley. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, is really paramount.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Shot is good off the back rim and in. Durant's got 23 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Okogie. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's Russell in the corner. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. There's the call on James Johnson.
Going the other way.
That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Cobbie's checked in for Kevin Durant. Prince outside. Five to shoot. Towns with the steal. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Irving.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Outside, Russell from past the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Junior kicks to LeVert. Back to Duncan. To the inside. Cobb. And the dunk by Cobb.
You can see Hendricks Cobb is really cooking right now. He is dominating the defense.
Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Towns. They could use a bucket, and the dunk by Towns.
If Karl Anthony Towns is feeling it, he will command the basketball. And as a coach, that's what you're hoping for.
Here's Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Outside, Russell. Left side, Towns. and it's denied.
You have to like the anticipation on the defensive end from Cobb. Sends it back.
Duncan with the bucket. And Junior coming into the NBA from college ball. Wasn't the top recruit from his class, Greg, but he showed what he can do.
Junior had some fantastic performances during his college career. Nobody was quite sure where he would land in the draft. This team's convinced that he can be a factor in the NBA.
Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 24 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
Now here's LeVert. 20 points for him, and it goes down 2 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Brooklyn's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Here's Duncan. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, you can see Junior willing to play through contact and get the and one. Nicely done.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in for Prince. Crawford comes in for Karis LeVert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to have any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because I think they're on to something. We could get that. And, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. And here's Brooklyn. They're on an 18-7 run. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. In the corner, it's Crawford. No good on the shot. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Okogie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They double him with Junior. Deep two from Russell, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Cobb. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming for the Nets. Here's KD on the court for Minnesota. They've got Turner. Towns is out there with Johnson. Then it's Malik Beasley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Triano. The shot missing. Good work defensively by KD. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Luwawu, the pass to Duncan. Intercepted. Here's Turner. Rebounded by Temple. The Nets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Temple. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that? Or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. To the wing on the left, outside Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Johnson for 3. It doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Dishes it to Turner. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Durant. Here's Junior. Passes it to Llewellyn. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Towns. Junior kicks to KD. They shoot again, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
Well, you're playing right into Kevin Durant's hands when you put him at the free throw line. This guy has always been terrific at the charity stripe.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And both free throws good for Beasley. And Doris Malik Beasley, no stranger to the entertainment business. His parents and his grandfather are all accomplished actors.
Yes, but his father also played basketball professionally. Malik with so much talent. Now he's looking for his role to grow, and he's got the kind of heart and toughness to go make it happen.
Now Culver. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Beasley against Johnson. Beasley kicks to Layman. Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez, and he overshot that one, missing. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
There's the pass to Llewellyn. A 3-pointer off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Culver. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. To halt the run, Reed misses.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Reed, covered by Duncan. Pass to Reed, fires for 3. The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Nets making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Culver. He's guarded by Johnson. Okogie misses.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, the ability to read the defense. Junior doing a nice job setting the open guy up.
Here's Okogie. To the middle. Here's Reed. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Temple finds Duncan. Here's Temple. Jr. the pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Culver passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's a Kogi, and that one good. KD with it. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Here's Layman. Passes it to Reed from downtown. Rebound, Brooklyn. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Temple. Now the pass to KD. Over Culver. Again, the Nets for two.
Well, we know he's got takeover ability, and Kevin Durant is cooking right now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Culver in the corner. Will it go? And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Brooklyn called for the foul.
This guy is so wiry and so long. Remember, 6'6" at the two guard. It's tough to contain.
Cobby's checked in for Kevin Durant.
And standing 6'7", Jarrett Culver with great positional size at that combo guard position.
You know what, Greg? He has drawn some parallels to Karis LeVert with his frame. And obviously similar styles, too. Both guys very fluid off the dribble.
Crawford passes to Temple. Now here's Crawford for the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
19 seconds left in the game. They get it again. A second chance effort. Hernan Gomez, no good. Here's Temple. Lobbed up there for Cobb. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.